You can imagine, kids probably all for it. What does it mean for parents? That's the question facing the school board in Homedale, who is deliberating moving to a 4-day week. Chris Oswalt is live in Homedale with the latest.
Good evening, Michelle. The school board here is actually an executive session. You can see some of the people in attendance at this meeting are gathered in the hallway outside here waiting for the board to come out. They went into an executive session after 45 minutes of public discussion about this potential move to a 4-day week. It was a heated debate between the board members, some in favor, some against. Now, the superintendent tells me that if they do move to a 4-day week, that it could save the school district $40,000 to $70,000 a year as they face a major financial crisis. Parents that I talked to in this district seem to be okay with that change.
I think it'd be good.
Brenda Lister's son is a freshman at Homedale High. She's excited about the possibility of a 4-day school week.
Up the weekend so we can go do something. You know, we'd have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to actually do things.
For Superintendent Rob Sowers, those feelings are welcome. Sowers says state budget cuts have forced the district to slash. He says after 2 failed levy attempts, there is nowhere else to cut from, and the shorter school week is a must.
The school board has done a great job of being good stewards of the money, and they've worked very hard to make sure that that we're not in the red. And that's something going forward that we can't plan on a supplemental levy. We have to make sure that we manage our dollars appropriately.
It's not all financial benefits for this struggling school district. Sowers says as the state moves towards Common Core, the shorter week for students is extra training for teachers.
To help get our teachers up to speed, we need meaningful professional learning opportunities for them, and some of these Fridays would allow them to do that.
All those benefits likely contributed to the support from the people living in the district. The superintendent says 73% of parents and 76% of staff think the idea is a good idea, but there are still some unanswered questions.
What about those students who do depend on the free and reduced lunch program on that 5th day? What about those students?
Now, the superintendent tells me that free and reduced lunch program is just one of the issues that they are facing. There's also the potential of busing students who are going to be in school on Friday for what once was Saturday school. That's something that the board is considering. They did ask all 3 principals of the elementary, middle, and high school what they thought of this plan. They all unanimously said that this would benefit the students in the long run academically. Now, the superintendent tells me that all of these issues will be worked out over the next few months if the school board does approve it. And if they do approve it, it will go into effect next school year. Reporting live in Homedale tonight, Chris Oswalt, Fox 9 on your side.
And Chris, are they expected to make a decision in executive session and come out and tell you what it is?
No. So what's going to happen right now is they're discussing this issue amongst others right now in executive session. Then they're going to come back into public session. They've got a few other items on the agenda. Then they're going to vote on the actual proposal that's on the table of whether to approve or deny it. That's going to be a yes or no tonight. So at the end of this meeting tonight, we will know whether Homedale schools are going to move to a 4-day school week or not. And we'll obviously bring you that tonight on our sister station, today 6 on your side, or tomorrow morning on Good Morning Idaho.
Great. Thanks so much for the live reporting. Appreciate it, Chris.